Hey, howdy, hey, awesome people of the internet, Wolfman 47 and welcome to another Holland Life vlog. And yeah, if you've seen the title, you'll know that this is probably going to be quite an emotional one once again. So I'll start with the sort of subject of loss first of all. So I've talked about loss a lot on this channel. Most of you know this because it's something that I've experienced quite a number of times. You know, from family, from friends, pets, and all that stuff. And yeah, of course, goes without saying that you know, going through everything I've been through, I do honestly and generally understand people's sort of feelings and so forth about it, because it's not a nice thing to sort of find out that someone you knew well, or maybe not too well, has suddenly passed away, and all this other stuff. And the reason I bring this up is because of two things that happened in the 2 weeks between the last Holland Life vlog and this one. So I should start by saying that I went to see Spider-Man Brand New Day once again. I went with both Clanksoker and Sound of Life. Clanksoker wanted to give the film another chance, and Sound of Life had never seen the film at the time. So I decided to tag along as well, just to see if I could sort of process this particular scene in the film where where it's kind of later on in the film, and it's particularly an emotional scene where a character's talking about being powerful, and then sort of also talking about loss, that you shouldn't be alone and all this other stuff. And you know, when the talk about being powerful came up, I stared at my wolf ring and, you know, sort of trying to understand that even though I've got all this, even though I've been a success on both YouTube and other social media platforms, or well, depending on how you look at success, let's say, yeah, it's just a thing that I've managed to achieve in life, and it's something that I really am proud of how far my sort of internet presence has gone, even if it's not even though it's probably not as big as other people, but you know, it's still big all the same. And then the thing about loss, I mean, well, gone through loss, and any time a film or anything talks about loss or whatever, I am always tearing up about it. And it was kind of one of the reasons why I decided to, on this occasion, to sit next to Sound of Life, because although I do always appreciate it when he sort of gives people sort of comfort and cheers people up, and myself included in that, I knew I was going to tear up at the scene again, so I just sat next to him and he gave me comfort, as I thought he would. You know, and I didn't really want to force myself to cry at that scene, because, you know, forcing yourself to cry is not really great. I just wanted to naturally cry, and that's what I did. And yeah, it's when a film makes you feel something, you know the film is doing well somewhere, even if it may or may not be the best film in the world. So yeah. The other reason why I bring up loss is because of some news I received, I think it was at the end of last week, and then more news about it at the start of this week. So yeah, I was on my Facebook newsfeed, and usually my routine is when I wake up, I go on my newsfeed just to check what's happening, and yeah, the first thing that pops up is news of someone that I knew very well, who did oh, it's my dog was on, someone who I knew quite well, and I did quizzes with alongside Clanksoker as well during lockdown. This guy sadly passed away, and it didn't come as a, and I don't know how to really sort of process that, because me being autistic, you know, processing something like death is like, it kind of sort of, you know, it doesn't quite click in as well as it can with some people. Like you see the news, and then you take a little while to process that, and then you realize, oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know how he died, but I knew that it probably may have been because of some of the conditions that he had, because he came across as the sort of person that had some life-limiting conditions, but I don't want to like draw jump to conclusions where, and it's also not really my news to share. It's more his family's news to share, if anything. And then not long as I started annual leave with one of my workplaces, I then had a meeting with one of my managers from another workplace that I work at, who we were planning a thing that we're going to do in September in London, and she said about the guy that died, and yeah. I then sort of told Clank Soka about it, and then pretty much and then eventually emails were sent out and everything to sort of announce the news and so forth, and yeah. So me, Clank Soka, and the lady that runs the Zooms that we do nowadays with the dating friendship agent place, whatever. We decided that for our next quiz we're going to dedicate it to this guy, and it'll be basically bring it back to its roots, just random questions, because that's what our quizzes used to be about, just completely random questions, because we just wanted to have a bit of fun and enjoy it and everything. And lately it's kind of still that in a way, but it's kind of, randomness and so forth, but we've kind of been particularly focused on different versions of game shows, so it'd be nice to bring it back to its roots. So yeah, so that's happened. I don't know if I'm going to be going to the funeral. I probably won't, only because I don't really, going to so many funerals for family members. I'm just not really that. I just don't really like going to them, because it's just sad and all sorts. I mean, yeah, okay, it is a celebration of a person's life, but it's still sad because they're just not there anymore, and it can sort of feel strange and weird, and of course everyone's going to grieve in different ways and everything. Like for me, grieving the way I grieve is just find something funny to watch, just to get the humour out, because I've always been a firm believer that laughter is the best medicine, and I know I'm not the only one who thinks that as well. Yeah, so yeah. If anyone ever wanted to tell me that someone in their life has died, I can genuinely and honestly understand where you're coming from, particularly if it's like family members or whatever. Yeah, and the death of the voice actress of Kairi from the first two Kingdom Hearts games, and I think she did other games as well and other things. Yeah, that came as a shock to me as well, and yeah, I was just didn't know what to say. And I know I've got a commenter on YouTube who, whenever I do like videos now, he tends to sort of comment them saying who's died and so forth, which that's fine. I don't know if that's because he wants to remind people about the person who's died or whatever, but that's fine. So yeah, I probably will do a tribute to Kairi's voice actress at some point, maybe later down the line, but we'll see. So yeah, that's everything I need to say about loss. So let's move on to peace. So in the last couple of weeks, I've been trying ever so hard to sort of be at peace with things and everything, and I did decide one night when doing my film club thing with the Day in Friendship Eve that I would that the guy that I did block, I would let him have one conversation with me just to clear the air and everything, and that's what we did. We had a conversation, and then I immediately blocked him afterwards, because I know I'm not supposed to really name shame people, whatever, and I am not going to name shame the person, and I know I've been told not to bring him up in my videos or anything, but I'm just going to very quickly say that I only blocked him because I am trying ever so hard to do, trying to get some kind of mental break from the guy, and he's clearly not giving it to me, because he keeps lashing off and everything in different groups and so forth. So I'm just trying ever so hard to just try and keep my distance and so forth and everything. And I don't know what his problem is, but it's just, yeah, I'm just trying really hard to find peace, not have to worry about what he's going to do, and that's all I'm going to say about him. So if you're watching, bosses, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So yeah, I had a family barbecue with which I brought a couple of friends to, and yeah, that was nice. They got to meet my parents, my dog Smarty, and it was a nice evening. One person couldn't make it because he had to work, and I do have to. And if I ever meet the manager that didn't give him time off, I will be having some very strong words. So yeah, that was nice. And as for things coming up on the channel and so forth, the next part of Knack 2 will be on the way very soon. I'm going to be doing some with Clank Circle and Sound of Life on that because the recording didn't quite work out. I basically started recording mine and Mr. Dan1466's voices. And no offense to Mr. Dan1466, but if you want, but I don't think you'll be wanting, any of you will want to watch videos where he's just shouting and screaming and all sorts because he's just struggling at video game. I mean, you know, video games, it's not going to be for everyone, and I've always been a firm believer that if you're not able to sort of beat the easiest of video games, you know, like Lego games and so forth, then I don't know, you probably have failed as a gamer. But yeah, and you know, gaming is supposed to be a stress reliever and give you an escape from reality and so forth. And you know, more often than not, they are very good for stress and everything. But then there are those times where even when you're not stressed, you play the video game, you get stressed because you get stuck at a particular bit in the video game, and yeah. So yeah, for some reason the Knack 2 clip was recorded our voices, and I thought I did turn that off, but clearly I didn't. So yeah. So to remedy that, Clank Circle, Sound of Life and myself will be doing another commentary video on that particular game, and I'm probably going to record some more footage of that with Mr. Dan1466 on Monday. So I might combine that with the other footage, but I'll see if Clank and Sound of Life have time for that, because I know they can, because I know they both have busy lives, and I've got a busy life as well. So yeah. Not as busy as mine, though, you know, with all the videos and stuff that I make, but yeah. As for other stuff, you know, all my long playthroughs will still be carrying on. I'm not planning to do any new ones at the moment, because all the games I'm playing through are either in their sort of early days, or there's just still plenty to do and so forth as well. And I don't know when my next video with Clank Circle and Sound of Life is, by which I mean Let's Plays. I'm hoping to do something with Sound of Life soon at some point. and I'm also getting help from him on a completely unrelated separate video that will be a review of a show that I've been watching lately. Just out of curiosity, because everyone else has watched it and I'm behind, let's say. The show, if you're wondering, the show is from the sort of early 2010s, and it's one of those shows that despite being marketed for the female demographic and people that are into for stuff that would typically be for females, it's actually something that other demographics also enjoy as well, and sort of describes the emotions and so forth. But I'll talk about that in the video coming out, which I'm hoping will be uploaded this Thursday, depending on if Sound Life delivers on the music choices he's going to give me for background music. But we'll see how we get on with that. And apart from that, there will be a couple of trial shorts coming up, because I know one of my friends who follows my channel has made a couple of requests, so I'm hoping to bring those up at some point. There will be a movie review of a film that I thought was going to stay cancelled. I think I can't really remember what I said in the cancelled vlog, whatever it's called. So yeah. Finally, I have a video that's going to be very, very dated. So yeah. Okay, I've talked enough. Let's look at some stuff that I bought. Apologies for interrupting myself. I just wanted to say that I forgot one thing that I did do this past week, which is do a murder mystery with my Tourette's friend and another friend of ours, and yeah. I have done murder mysteries in the past, but this one in particular I thought was very, very good. Quite expensive expensive to book and everything, but it was good. Food was lovely, very posh, very nice and everything. I think my Tourette's friend may have got a little bit too into it, because most people there were sort of, apart from obviously the actors, were dressed in a mixed bag of sort of smart casual, and she was like very glammed up and smart, and probably was the odd one out. And I thought I was going to be the odd one out, but no. Yeah, and I think she probably got a little bit too into it, like going so full on, like writing all the stuff down and depriving her food and whatever. And you know, she's lovely, don't get me wrong, and I see her as a sister a lot, but yeah, I do want to like give her a slap back into reality at times, because it's just like she gets so into certain things that she forgets reality and so forth. And then when people are sort of trying to shift things along, I'm like, come on, move the stuff, come on, there you go. So yeah, I kind of have her on a bit of a leash, not like a whip or anything, no, nothing like that, no. Yeah, anyway, just wanted to say that. Apologies for the interruption. Back to the video. So I bought a couple of Blu-rays for this video, and I know I probably should have waited till October, November time to show these ones off, but I may as well show you them anyway, because they're both horrors, or I'm led to believe that they're horrors. And the first is one of those Stephen King adaptations, not adapted by him, mind you, but as I understand it. But yeah, it's Pet Sematary. And I think this is the sort of more recent film, because I know there's been a couple of adaptations of this. And it's got 90 minutes of bonus features, including an alternate ending and deleted scenes, and some other things as well. So that'll be good to give that a watch. Never seen Pet Sematary, but I've seen other Stephen King stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever. Actually, yeah, I have done a Stephen King verse video. So yeah, anyway. So you probably remember me buying the two horror Winnie the Pooh films, and as it turns out, that is its own cinematic universe, and this next film that I've bought is part of that cinematic universe, and it's Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. So obviously it's going to be a horror version of Peter Pan. Strong violence, gory images, 18 rated as to be expected, and yeah, also distributed by Altitude, who are one of the distributors that distribute independent stuff here in the UK. So yeah, and yeah, they're actually distributing the film that I'm going to be watching, that I would have watched by the time you see this whole video, that I'm going to do a video on later this week, or hopefully. So yeah, I've got 6 Lego minifigures today. Minifigures for this video. I'm hoping that some of them will be the last 3 figures that I need. I think it's 3, because I'm missing. Yeah, it'll be 3 I'm missing. So you know, it's the first time I'm actually very close to actually getting every single figure for a series of Lego minifigures. So you know, this is a real first for me. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, but anyway, there's this pack number 1. Which contains Tahu, and I know I did make a deal with my friend that I would give any sort of duplicates to her, but I'm actually going to keep that one, because although I already got Tahu, it's always good to have another one, because I like Tahu. He's like one of the most iconic barnacle characters of all time. So yeah. Anyway, pack number 2. And what is this? Oh, it's the trash monster thing again. So yeah, I'll give that to my friend, because I don't really want to keep that. Box number 3. And again, it's another trash monster, so I'll give that to my friend as well. Box number 4. And I probably will be buying more later today, the day I'm recording this, but we'll see. And yep, it is Bubble Tea Lady. So yep, give that to my friend as well. I think I did mention I've tried bubble tea. I can't remember. I don't really remember my video, what I've said in my videos, I'll be honest. So yep, yep, it's another trash monster. You know, a lot of trash this time. So yeah, do that as you will. Okay, last box. Don't know what's in this. Let's see what's in this. Hopefully something I don't have, and it's something that I do have, which is the tuber person. So yeah, all of those I'm going to give to my friend. Right, now, I'm going to try and figure out a way to show off my Dalek without moving my phone, but I think I'm just going to have to move my phone and show you, so if you just bear with. So, I've done some more work on the Dalek, and here he or she is, so yeah, it's not really much else that I've done. I've just put in more of these pole things to sort of hold the sort of centerpiece in place. And I know and according to World of Wayne, who I follow, who's also doing this model as well, officially as part of a promotion with Harshay Parkworks. Yeah, the next set is going to have the last two of those bars, and then it's going to be mounting the sort of base of the Dalek. So yeah, it's come along, and we are it's definitely making progress, and hopefully things will carry on with that. So yeah, it's been a bit of an sort of mixed bag of a couple of weeks, finding peace, but also dealing with loss, and just trying to enjoy life as much as I can, even though it's not really that great. And yeah, it's been challenging, but I'm still here, still alive, still kicking, and I hope that stays like that for the foreseeable future. Oh, and I've just forgot, new glasses. Yes, have a look. So those of you wondering, I did mention in my last video that my glasses my old glasses were breaking because I accidentally broke the frame. So I went with my dad to a Vision Express. We're not really Specsavers people, so don't bother with the slogan because I've already heard it. And we explained it to the people that we were just buying new frames, and we had a look at frames, and I not quite like this one. Guy tried to sell me, he tried to sell me insurance, tried to sell me AI glasses, and anything to do with AI, I do not do at all. And after that, Dad bought the frames glasses, and then I just waited for a few days, and then they arrived. Went to Vision Express to pick up, did all the fixings, got the case and everything, and then I was on my way. So yeah. And before we carry on, just getting a bit hot with that on. So yeah, it's not like ridiculously hot today, but yeah, when you wear that hoodie, because of all these stuff that's in it, it can get particularly hot. So yeah. Anyway, you ladies and gay men will quite like it. So I don't know, maybe. Anyway, so that's it for this Hololive vlog. Yeah, fire off in the comments below. Let me know if you relate to what I've been saying or anything, and if you like what I've bought and so forth, and yeah, all that jazz. But other than that. Hello, me again, interrupting the video again because I got some more stuff to show off, including 3 LEGO minifigures and this box here, which I'll show in a bit. But first, let's look at the 3 LEGO minifigures and hopefully see if I get any one of the minifigures that I've yet to get. So, sorry, excuse me. So the only ones I'm still yet to have are the dinosaur, the ninja, and I'm going to assume that is a unicorn with the so it's basically if I can show it, so that guy, that girl, and this one. So yeah, there you go. So box number 7 now, because I did 6 previously, didn't I? So yep. And it is the footballer once again. So we've already got him. So number 2, duplicate. Box number 8. Let's see what's in this one. Oh god, it's the trash monster games. So much trash monsters in this. Whatever. And finally, box number 9. Not having high hopes, but let's have a look. And oh, what is that? Oh, it's the it's the witch with the cat thing that I think I've already got. So yeah, I'll give all of those to my friend because I don't really want to keep them. And now let's get to the box. So before I start, bit of background. So this box that I got here is an energy drink that to do all sorts of different kinds of drinks, soft drinks, and so forth. That some of the food reviews that I've been watching have been sort of getting me. In fact, I know one particular one. You probably all will be familiar with him. Actually has this as his main sponsor. Like he gives a cup and everything out to people that say hello to him. And yes, I am of course talking about, just cover the address, calling about Holy. So not holy water, just holy water as Sound of Life thought it was. No, this is actually milk. You can get milkshakes, you can get hydration drinks, and I think you can get other things as well. But yeah, this is basically one of their starter boxes, which should come with all sorts of goodies. So let's have a look, and I'll just let you see what's inside there first. There you go. So first up I'm gonna have the shaker thing, which actually is a lot larger than I thought it would be. Wow. So I think the idea is that with the hydration drinks, you put water in, you put the powder in, shake it up, and then you're pretty much good to go. And it's meant to give you sort of focus and all sorts of other things like that. It's meant to be quite good for you. So yeah, and also just like the little drawers there, it's quite cute. So yeah. Congratulations, your mystery box has arrived. Now you can try all 40 randomly selected Holly drinks and pick a favourite. Tough gig, rank them on your flavour map as you go. And then I got a 10% off voucher if I decide to keep it and all that. So yep. And then this next little leaflet thing is it's my flavour ranking thing. So you can rank what flavours of this I like. So you can get energy drinks, hydration drinks, iced tea, and milkshakes. And I think there might be some other things as well, but that's what I've got in this pack. So 40 flavours. That's going to be quite something to get through. I'm not going to try them on this video because I don't really have the time to do it right now. But I will sort of share maybe later down the line what I thought about them. But anyway, so we have an energy drink that is Blood Orange Bat. So that if you like Batman, this is probably the one for you. If it's good, of course. Watermelon X Hibiscus Tea. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So that's iced tea. That's watermelon flavour. So I've got that one. Oh, and just to say, this isn't a sponsor. This isn't an actual sponsor for the channel. I bought this with my own money, just to be clear. But maybe in the future, maybe a sponsor in the future if I get around to that point on YouTube. Maybe, who knows? We'll see. But anyway, so peach black tea, which is that one. Yep, I do like orange. So yeah, dragon fruit hydration. So this will be one that I will have to mix with water. So that's that one. What's this one? Sour cherry hydration, which I've heard is actually quite a popular flavour, so looking forward to trying that one. Green apple hydration flavour, which I think I might have already got. Oh no, maybe not. Well, don't know. So now an energy drink. When this one is, it doesn't actually say what this is. So mixed with water. Oh, hold on. Plum and cinnamon. Okay, plum cinnamon. Not interesting flavour that one. So, yep. Blueberry, which is that one there, and that is that's a hydration drink. Getting through these. What's this one? Hazelnut milkshake. So obviously this one will need milk. It's the name, milkshake. So, yeah. In case you didn't already know. Kiwi Komodo, that's a great name for that. I honestly, Kiwi Komodo, that's just very creative. Love that. As well as this one, Raspberry Raptor, which that's pretty good as well. Actually, I forgot to mention, Komodo was an energy drink, and this one's also an energy drink. So that's that one. What we got here? So this is Fruity Frog, so I guess this is like a mix of fruits, and this is another one of the energy ones. So that's that. In fact, I might actually just try and get through them as much, because there's quite a lot of flavours here, so I'm going to be at this for quite a long time, I reckon. So
yeah, I'll just go through them quickly. So we got lemon, which is a hydration one. So yeah, that'll be interesting to have. Then we got Colada Cabera. Colada Cabera. I think that's right. Yeah, energy drink. And an animal again. Mango passion fruit black tea. Wow, what a flavour that is! And also that sort of drawing reminds me of what was it? That show that animated show that which Howdy's on Apple and something. No. Yeah, it was on Cartoon Network basically. So Strawberry Shark. Simple, straightforward, to the point. If you like sharks, if you like this, probably. I don't know. That was a energy drink. What we've got next, cranberry hydration. So they're definitely going all out with all the flavours, and so far I've not had any duplicates as yet, but that may still come. There's still time for that. Strawberry milkshake, simple and straightforward. Cute little creature there, so cool. Apricot hydration, so that's that one. Love to know who the artists are, because these are actually some quite cute looking designs. I think they might be anime or Cartoon Network inspired, I don't know. Pineapple hydration flavour, so that's that one. And then we've still got a ton more to go through. So I'll just try and go through them as quickly as possible. Energy Eel energy drink, so electric. So Peach Panther energy drink, which is that one. So never mind Black Panther, but now we've got the Peach Panther. Then we have vanilla milkshake with a cute little sheep. I think that's a sheep, or could be a goat. You can tell me in the comments. Pink grapefruit hydration drink, which is that one. White peach sugar-free hydration drink. Yeah, I should have also said that most of these are actually, most or all of these, in fact I think it might be all of these are sugar-free with quite sort of healthy ingredients, I've been told. Anyway, caramel milkshake with a cow, moo, quite cute cow as well. What else? Banana milkshake. You all know what banana milkshake is. I don't need to tell you what it is. It's just your typical average milkshake, but it might be tasty with that. We'll see. Watermelon whale, which is another energy drink. So pretty cool that. Water punch. Well, no, sorry, not water punch. Winter punch hibiscus tea. So another iced tea. I will confess, I have had energy drinks before and I've had milkshakes before, but I'm not sure if I've ever had iced tea before, so that'll be interesting to try at some point. So next we have apple alligator, quite a good alligator design there, and that is a energy drink. Coconut hydration drink. I don't know what coconut's going to taste like as a hydration drink, so that's going to be an interesting one to try for sure. Honey melon green tea, whatever that is, so I guess that's that. Watermelon hydration drink, so that's that one. Darjeeling honey iced tea, so that's quite the mouthful of a flavour for sure. Wild Berry Wolf. Oh yay! One to do me. Wild Berry Wolf. Hallelujah. So yeah, that's going to be my one if I like it later. Thai lime toucan, and that is an energy drink. Although you wouldn't be able to tell because it's quite dark colours. So yeah, just something to bear in mind. Akai hibiscus tea, and these are iced teas, and look, they just look like the memories from South Park. Remember that when those were a thing? I certainly do. Cherry cheetah. I was about to call it cheetah koi, but it's definitely not, and it's an energy drink. I don't think I'd want to have koi as an energy drink. Just to clear. Another hydration one, and it's just simply orange, simple and straightforward to the point. So that's that one. And the very last one is pomegranate piranha energy drink. So that's those. They did send me a video to sort of say how to make it and everything, but I've seen that the YouTubers that I follow sort of already sort of do it themselves. I think it's just pretty straightforward. You just pour in the water, put in the powder, shake, and you're good to go for the hydration ones. But as for the energy and milkshake ones, I think those might be a little bit more challenging, but we'll see how we get on. But yeah, hopefully it was worth the £40 that I spent on it, because I got it on an ad discount. And it was a one-off box that I bought. I don't think they do subscription tiers, but I'll be interested if they do. So yeah. But anyway, enough of me talking. Sorry for the interruption again. And we'll return to the video, but I just want to also say very quickly that the next parts of the dialect are on the way. So if I'm able to, so I will probably not export the file just yet until either it arrives, or if they don't arrive in time, then I'll just upload it and all that. So yeah. But anyway. Sorry for the interruption again, back to me.
Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you can, please, if you're new to the channel. I do whole life vlogs usually every Sunday, and then the rest of the week, Mondays and Tuesdays, I do gameplay series videos for games that I'm doing like long playthroughs of, alternating between 4 different games. Every Wednesday I do a let's play of a completely random game. Every Thursday I do a vlog like this of a completely random topic. And then the rest of the week I do reviews, videos with friends, gameplay compilations, shorts, polls, and all sorts of other things, and loads more. Not necessarily all in the same week, depending on what's been on and everything. So yeah, see you in the next one. Peace to you all. And yeah, you know, just if you ever experience loss and all that, you know, find ways to cope with it. Find ways to grieve. And just know that there is help out there if you need it, and definitely take up counselling if you think counselling is gonna help, because it helped me when I lost my sister. And if you're the sort of person that wants to live a stress-free life like I do, then find ways to deal with that stress. Because I think anyone that thinks stress is a thing to enjoy in life, it's definitely not. Stress should not be a thing that should dominate you, because I think anyone that says that they love having a stressful life, no, that's not good. So, you know, just find ways to deal with stress and all that. So yeah, and I apologise for if the camera angle looks a bit odd. The Lego dock, whatever that I made, that fell apart between this whole life and video, and between the last one and this one. So I tried to get it fixed, and this is how it is at the moment. So yeah, I don't know if I'll try and make something different, or maybe get a proper dock like I used to do. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, right, toodles.